Hello and a warm welcome to each and every one of you. You're with me, Pig Brain, here today on Times Now, and we present to you the national final of Travel Quest, a creation of Thomas Cook. We're here today at the national finale. The idea and objective behind this quiz is to get young India prepared to embrace the world, to be ready to travel, to be more confident when they do travel, and to explore the world that's going to belong to us. Also with us here today, representing the Switzerland Tourism Board, the Vice Consul General of Singapore, Mr. Adrian Saber. Representing Picardy Tourism, Director of France Tourism, Ms. Catherine Odin. The Area Director for India and Sri Lanka from Singapore Tourism, Ms. Bridget Goth. Our Turkish Consul General in India, representing Turkey Tourism, Mr. Sabri Ergin. For now, let's take a look at who our four finalists are. On my right, as South Zone champions of this quiz, we have with us Siddharth Suresh and Gauri Prashant, representing Bhavans Vidya Mandir, Kochi. As our second finalist here today from the North Zone, from a lovely tourism city themselves, Jaipur, Cambridge Court High School, Akshat and Devansh. On my left, from the lovely city of Raipur, Mukund and Mihir from Krishna Public School. The prestigious school from a lovely city in India, Pune. The Bishop School, representing them, Jason and Ved. The national champion will go to Switzerland. The other three will go to Picardy. And all the champions from across the country have earned the right to go to Singapore. Stakes are high. It's a new quiz which touches on history, geography, and the beauty of this is the teacher also accompanies the child on these trips. 5 rounds of quizzing is what we have in store for you. We're going to pick action on the first frontier. On a flat world, you've got a plane flying right across, and you've got a choice of 7 countries. You will choose the country that you want to play on. A question will appear to you from the country of your choice. But after the question appears, it's on the buzzer. On every single question, the value of a right answer is 10 points. If all of you are ready, teams, hands on the buzzer, take your pick. Kochi, Bhavans Vidya Mandir, country of your preference.
United Kingdom.
United Kingdom. Here's the first question. On your screens is a fenced tree which is close to Grantham in Lincolnshire, which rooted itself in 1820 or got rerouted in 1820 after it was blown down by a storm. Why is this tree a tourist location? There is a belief about this tree. On the buzzer, Bishop School have gone for it.
It was the apple tree on which Newton was resting and the apple fell on his head.
Bishop School from Pune, plus 10. What an answer! Pune will take the first 10. As we go across to Jaipur, who will make their choice?
Singapore.
Identify this Jamaica-born Britisher.
Sir Stamford Raffles, the founder of Singapore.
Sir Stamford Raffles.
Yes, he was a clerk in the British East India Company.
Fantastic. Plus 10. Raipur, country of choice.
Belgium.
This is a museum housed in one of the oldest buildings in Bruges, offering an educational insight into the history and development of a Belgian treasure. What is this that Belgium is actually asked for to be recognized as a World Heritage creation? From Belgium, What is this? Many do not know it's actually from Belgium. Oh, they're taking a shot on this?
French fries.
Belgium.
Yeah, they are from Belgium.
French fries.
Yeah, made for soldiers in the fighting wars.
Fantastic. Fantastic. As we move to our final team, they've got 10 in their pockets, and Pune would make a choice of a country.
Switzerland.
Switzerland is your choice. This is a very special location. It's a vineyard which has only 3 plants. The plants are called the Peace Vineyard plants, which unlikely world personality owns this vineyard. Nobel laureate. People all go there to celebrate peace. He's a very respected personality in India. The giving it a shot is Pune.
Mother Teresa.
-10. Not a bad attempt. A -10 to Pune on that one. Well, ladies and gentlemen, believe it or not, it's a peace vineyard owned by the Dalai Lama. And we're going to take a look at our final question here today from me. What do I choose? We'll choose Finland. From Finland, here's your question. When a person declared Rovaniemi as his hometown, he told how his home at Yer Mountain was revealed at the beginning of the last century, and how this closely guarded secret spread the world, and in order to maintain secrecy, he shifted to Rovaniemi. Which personality or which character is this who gets a huge number of mails every year, sometimes in a particular month? Whose home is this technically? On table number 3, they're giving it a shot. Raipur. Whose hometown am I describing? World of tourism. Yes. He's taking a chance.
Santa Claus.
Santa Claus, +10. Well, you got to think it out. Early days in this battle. As we're going to move into our second frontier from here, time to play A Wonderful World. We're going to go anti-clockwise, which means we'll start from Pune to make your choice. The questions have nothing to do with the monuments on that software, so you just choose a monument and a question appears. You pick it, +10, -10, hands on the buzzer. The first choice coming in from Pune.
Machu Picchu.
Machu Picchu is your choice, and here is your question. Located in Bolivia, the hotel is known as Palacio de Sol. What is this famous for, or why is it unique?
It is wholly made from the salt.
From Santa Claus to salt. Raipur inching ahead. They're now on 30, as we will take their choice.
Taj Mahal.
When Nehemiah, an official serving at Artaxerxes of ancient Persia, asked for permission to travel to Judah, he was given a letter addressed to the governors of the province beyond the river, requesting safe passage for him as he traveled through their lands. This is the first reference of a documentation of what in this world. They've gone for it on their own question. Raipur.
It is a passport.
A passport.
Nehemiah wanted to pass the ports of different countries and different kingdoms.
Put our hands together. Take your pick, guys. On my right, Jaipur. What's your choice?
Wall of China.
Wall of China. Here we go. This is the visual of a club. The club was formed in Delhi by a British industrialist, Grant Govan. He conducted a meeting in 1927 between Indian and British dignitaries to form a club. The club today is a great ambassador of India across the world. What club started at this historic location? Tough one for the teams. No one's on the buzzer here. Finally, I got one past these teams. Ladies and gentlemen, the club that got formed at this historic location the Board of Cricket Control of India. We now move to our final team from Kerala, God's own country.
Ready, ma?
This is an inscription, a prayer from a letter written by John Adams to his wife immediately after he moved, when something got constructed round about 1800. Jaipur are giving it a go.
White House.
The White House
Yes.
has an inscription of a prayer. Fantastic. Oh, lovely quizzing here. And I've got one question that is still remaining, which will come from me. Let me choose Colosseum. This is the Art Institute of Chicago. Indians have been visiting this place of late. Why?
Because this is a place where Swami Vivekananda gave his speech, the famous speech, and the ladders are the ladders have the words written of the speech.
The stairway has the words of his speech inscribed. Outstanding, Raipur! On the other side of this battle, we'll tell you where the teams stand. Do stay with us.
Very honestly, when we started, we never thought that we would get to 1,100 schools and nearly 500,000 students who took this exam. We are committed to doing this program over several years. Education in this country needs a lot more attention. And it's children like this who actually go out there and give our education such a good name.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. You're watching Travel Quest, a creation by Thomas Cook for schools across India. Before we move any further, let's take a look at Travel Miles, which tells the story of where the teams stand. On your screen, here it comes. Raipur seems to be in stunning form. 50 to them, and Cambridge Court School are on 20, while the Bishops have gained 10 and lost 10. It's time for us to move on to the next frontier of our battle here today. It's time to play a faster world. You're going to get 3 questions common to the 4 teams. Plus 10 if you get it right, minus 10 if you get it wrong. You got to give me an overall answer from what you see and what you hear. Hands on the buzzer. It's a round where you got to do a little bit of lateral thinking.
All around the world, people are meeting in private, making decisions, from cabinet rooms to boardrooms.
On my near left, Raipur have gone for the buzzer yet again.
Around the world in 80 days.
Explain that to me.
That's Jules Verne.
That's a photograph of Jules Verne.
And the video is explaining the trip of the world.
The video explains a trip of the world.
And the Reform Club may be formed by the hero of the...
Your answer is around the world in 80 days. Brilliant. Here's the next one. Hands on the buzzer. Take a look. Here it comes.
Don't stop me now. Don't stop me, 'cause I'm having a good time, having a good time.
They've gone for it yet again. Is Raipur on the buzzer? Go on, what's your answer?
This is Thomas Cook.
Thomas Cook. Okay, explain that to us.
That video is from Thomas Cook.
Okay.
And that is the Britain Thomas Cook video. And then the train journey was the first train journey by Thomas Cook.
Okay.
And Exertionist was a part of Thomas Cook major timeline. They made a record.
Outstanding. Outstanding. How many at Thomas Cook would know the answer to that one? This is remarkable quizzing. Raipur have come really prepared for this quiz. Here's the final one. Acknowledged by National Geographic as one of the world's greatest travelers. Identify the answer. Here we go. The answer is a person. Is that a half chance? They had a little discussion. Raipur are taking a chance. Go ahead.
Mahatma Gandhi.
Explain that to me.
That's Mahatma Gandhi.
Into your mics, young man. Yeah.
That's Mahatma Gandhi Memorial in Kanyakumari.
Okay.
And the video was showing the special edition of Mont Blanc as a tribute to Mahatma Gandhi.
Mont Blanc brought out a special edition pen as a tribute to Mahatma Gandhi. What class are you in?
9th.
Fantastic. On the next frontier, time to play a silhouette of the world. What you're going to get is 4 postcards, but the postcards will be covered by stamps. The stamps will open as the software starts. It depends on where you press the buzzer, and your point system is equal to the number of stamps left. The negative is equal to the number of stamps left. Hands on the buzzer. Here we go. Starting on your screen for a 9-pointer, for an 8-pointer. Oh, they're giving it a shot. We'll stop it there. Kerala are giving it a shot. Yes.
Arc de Triomphe.
No, that's a -7 to you as the software continues to play. It's a famous memorial. Oh, no one going for it. It's Russia's gift to the United States. It's called the Teardrop Memorial. We move to the next one. Historic monument. Oh, Raipur are on the buzzer.
Buddhas of Bamiyan.
+8. Oh, what a cracker of an answer. Here's the next one, the third one coming up on your screens. Now, you're on it yet again. 8 if you get it right.
Pakistan National Monument.
Have you been attending school or just preparing for this quiz? +8. Lovely. Here's the final one. Remarkable quizzing here today. On your screens, starting now. All right, Jaipur are giving it a go on my right.
Gol Gumbaz.
+8. They get a +8 on that. Krishna Public School from Raipur have reached 96. 28 to Cambridge Court High School. They've done well actually. 28 is a good score in a national final. But we've got a round remaining in this quiz. It's a wonder that is India. It's the final round. There are 3 questions to go. 15 points, the high value per question. On a wonder that is India, we're going to have a train that's going to traverse across the country. And as it stops at each station, it'll throw you a clue. If you crack it when the first clue comes up, you get a 15, a second clue 10, and a last clue 5. 3 questions in all, 45 points at stake. On the first one, first station will throw you a clue. It's a stamp that depicts something. Giving it a go is Pune.
The Ganges River Dolphins.
The Ganges River, and these are the Ganges Dolphins. +15. Well, that's a very good answer. As we go to our next one, something integral to the world of travel. The first clue on your screen. Coming up now for a 15-pointer. His name is Sir William Ackworth, and he presented the first financials for something in India. Moving on to our next clue. As the train chugs along to the next clue, here we go. Sahib, Sindh and Sultan, they've gone for it. Is Raipur will lead you to what? 10-pointer if you get it right.
Sahib, Sindh and Sultan was the first engines of Indian Railways. So I suppose the answer is Indian Railways.
So what did Sir William Ackworth do?
So he presented financials for the first year of the Indian Railways.
Well, the first pre-independence budget came from Sir Ackworth. Lovely 10 points. The Indian Railways. Here's the final one. They've crossed that 100 mark. To the final question. This was the original location of something. Giving it a shot is Jaipur. The original location of something.
Tomb of Mumtaz Mahal, Budhanpur, I think.
The tomb of Mumtaz Mahal. Fantastic. Fantastic, 15 to you. Jaipur will finish with a very credible score. What a national final. One team dominating that final, 106. It's not a bad score at all by Jaipur. But it's just that sometimes you run into a team which is so well prepared and just has a day that belongs to them. Ladies and gentlemen, you were watching a remarkable national final here today. And at the end of the day, it was one young team, Mukund and Mihir, from Krishna Public School, Raipur, who really thundered their way to become the first national champions at Travel Quest. With them, Cambridge Court from Jaipur, Bhavans from Kochi and Bishops from Pune. The three of them will win themselves a holiday each at Picardy in France, while our national champion will now go to Switzerland.
We were really thrilled because we completed the journey around the world in 80 days, and so it was really a very learning experience and a very exciting experience for us. We are waiting for the Swiss chocolates and the snowballs to come to us.